Gibson Les Paul versus Gibson SG, standard features and differences. Both the Les Paul and SG follow the standard guidelines of most Gibson models, such as the use of mahogany for body and neck construction, a 12-inch radius rosewood fingerboard, individual volume and tone controls for each pickup, a 3-way pickup selector, and both models feature a 24.7 5-inch scale length. Another characteristic of Gibson models is that the neck is angled relative to the guitar body, unlike traditional Fender models. This makes the neck more accessible, and the strings don't sit as close to the guitar body as they do on other models. Furthermore, the neck and body of both models are set in, which means the guitar is compacted into a single piece, promoting the instrument's resonance. The headstock is also angled relative to the neck, which is very beneficial for transmitting string vibrations through the nut. Considering that the body, neck, and headstock are all angled, the headstock of the instrument is very exposed in the event of an accidental backward fall. In this case, the neck would be very likely to break, since the tension of the strings itself favors breakage, especially in the Les Paul model, due to its heavier body compared to the SG model. A repair of this type would be quite complicated and only suitable for a professional, so it's worth knowing these weak points in order to take extreme precautions. Both models feature a fixed tune-o-matic bridge, although we can find SG models with a Bigsby vibrato bridge installed as standard. It would also be very easy to install this type of tremolo on an SG, as this guitar has a flat front body and its aesthetics are very well suited to this guitar model. These would be the similarities between the Les Paul and the SG, but there are quite a few differences between the two guitars. For example, the Les Paul model has a wide body, traditionally with an arched flame maple top. The SG, on the other hand, has a narrower body and does without a maple top. As a result, the SG is a lighter guitar, as it also features an additional cutaway, further reducing its weight compared to the Les Paul. The SG's double cutaway makes accessing the lower frets of the fingerboard much easier than on the Les Paul model. The cutaway's end is very sharp, so the SG's strap button is at the rear of the body, which means it loses some stability when the guitar is hanging, or it tends to tip forward. If you have trouble with this, you can remove the strap button and place it at the rear of the cutaway's tip to prevent the guitar from tipping over. From 1961 to 1965, the Gibson SG was fitted with a small pickguard, which was replaced by a larger one from 1965 onwards. However, today we can find SG models with both pickguards. As for their electromagnetic pickup models, both guitars can be fitted with the same model, either P90 or humbucker. P90s are high-output single-coil pickups, with the resulting classic hum of single-coil pickups. And humbucker pickups consist of two single-coil pickups connected in series, resulting in high output while eliminating the typical single-coil noise. Obviously, the resulting sound from both pickup models is also different, although both models offer great sustain. The P90 offers a clearer sound, compared to the thick tone provided by a humbucker. As mentioned, both guitars can feature the same pickup model, but if we stick to the purely classic, there are clear differences. For example, the Gibson 57 Classic pickups would be a classic Les Paul model, and this is a recreation of the legendary PAF from the 50s. The 57 Classic can be used in either the bridge or neck position, or in its case accompanied in the bridge position by a 57 Classic Plus with extra winding that provides greater output. Gibson has also developed new versions of the classic 57 pickup in the Burstbucker series. This range of pickups uses Alnico 2 magnets, just like the traditional model, but offers a brighter, clearer tone than its predecessors. There are 3 versions of Burstbucker depending on their power output. The original Burstbucker, or Burstbucker 1, offers a low power output perfect for the neck position, although it can also be used in the bridge position. The Gibson Burstbucker 2 has a medium output, ideal for use in both the neck and bridge positions. Finally, the Gibson Burstbucker 3 has the highest output, ideal for use in the bridge position. We also have the Burstbucker Pro with Alnico 5 magnets, offering a more powerful and aggressive sound. In the case of P90 pickups, the standard model is the Gibson P90 soap bar, which has been manufactured by the brand since 1946. The standard pickups for the SG model would be the Gibson 490R in the neck position and the Gibson 498T in the bridge position. Both models are made with Alnico 2 magnets, but with a higher output than traditional style pickups, considered a modern classic sound. They are also used in some Les Paul Custom and Les Paul Studio models. Today we can find some variations on the classic Les Paul or SG versions. For example, we can find Les Paul style guitars without a maple top, mounted with active pickups, without the classic white pickguard, with a single master tone control like some Gibson Flying V and Explorer models, with an ebony fingerboard and cut in the wood to increase the playing comfort of the instrument, as in the models developed by the Japanese brand ESP. As for the price of these two models under review, the Gibson Les Paul Standard ranges from $2,300 to $2,500, delivered with its corresponding hard case, while the Gibson SG Standard ranges from $1,500 to $1,700, delivered with a soft case, a considerable savings worth considering. However, we can find Gibson Les Paul and SG models at a more affordable price in the Tribute series. Both the Les Paul and the SG are true icons in the development of musical genres, such as hard rock and heavy metal, although their use is applicable to virtually any musical genre.